Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Jawesome one, and welcome back to Don't Starve. If you guys remember, I did a series on this in the past. I don't remember if I used any mods back then, but I have mods now. And I'm going to be showing you guys real quick, just going to open it up and show you guys what mods that I'm going to be using for this playthrough, because I know a thing or two about the game, even though I'm terrible at it. So, first off, we have the storeroom, because chests are stupid. They don't store very much, and you wind up having just, like, late game. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like, if you played this game long enough, you guys will see what I mean. If I survive long enough, you guys might see what I mean. Where you just have so many chests, because they don't store very much. You're just gonna have a ton of them, like 5 chests to store, like, 1 resource type, and it's just stupid. Then we have the Action Q Plus, which basically I hold shift and I click, right? And my guy goes and does different things based on what I click on, and he does it based on like whatever's closest to him. It's a pretty cool mod, and I think you should check it out. Then this one's just a pretty simple one. Basically, as long as I'm equipped with a backpack, it has its own slot. So I can wear a backpack and wear like armor at the same time. So I'm not constantly having to like remove my backpack in order to wear my armor and fight. Because that's one of the pretty irritating things about the game, is to switch between having your backpack on and having your armor on at all times. It's just not cool. Then we have the combined status, which lets me see health, hunger, sanity, temperature, seasons, moon phase, and world day. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Then we have displayed food values, so like basically any item that I have in my inventory, it'll tell me what it's going to do to me before I eat it. So, because honestly, I'm just not going to try and bother memorizing what every single item does. It's just, there's no reason to do that. Then we have geometric placement, which, I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. It just sort of gives you a grid to place everything on. So you can have like perfect placement, everything just like side by side perfectly. And so I'm going to be using that. Then we have health info. So it just shows the health of a creature or an item that you're attacking when you mouse over it. Pretty simple. The minimap HUD one I have active, but it doesn't seem to work for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I can't see my minimap whenever I play. No idea why it's like that. Then we have the pig shop, which is like, you basically go to the same area where you find the pig king, and you have this little area, and you can bring him gold nuggets. In Shipwrecked, you bring him doubloons, and he gives you random stuff. I'm pretty sure he just gives you random stuff based on how much gold you give him. Or doubloons. Then we have this smart crock pot, which, you know, it tells you what you're gonna cook. I think there's one more. Wormhole marks. Pretty easy. It just colors all the different wormholes on your map so that you know which one goes to where. So yeah. I click the apply button even though they're already been applied. I'm just doing that just to be safe. And alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin. Let's play. As you can see here, I do not have a secondary game running, so I'm not going to like try and get better at the game off camera or anything like that. I'm not going to be trying to do that. I'm not going to bother. Whatever I do is what you see, or, you know what I mean. So here we go. Let's begin with our new character. Yeah, we're going to make it compatible for Shipwrecked, which means I have to deal with wetness, overheating, and there are a couple of other enemies and items. That's fine. I like that. Say, pal, you don't look so good. You better find something to eat before night comes. I don't know what's going on with the music. Hold on a moment. Alright, so here we are. We've just spawned into the world. Let's immediately start collecting. Yeah, there we go. Pick from that, then pick that. We need a lot of grass and a lot of saplings to make it through the first night. We also have flint, so I can immediately build up my first... Oh, you know what? No. There we go. That thing is just going to be, like, forever. Just forever not there. I'm just never going to have to worry about that ever again. Let's see. What else can I... Some grass up there. Go get that grass all the way up there. There we go. So as you can see here, the mod's actually pretty good, and it looks like he won't automatically go to things that you shift click on off screen, which is also pretty cool. I think. I don't know. Do you think that's cool? I think that's kind of cool. We already have enough to craft our first axe, so let's go ahead and do that right away. Because, I mean, it may not be, like, the best for fighting, but, you know, I can defend myself with it. There we go. Yeah. Also need to go and grab some, another thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking for a good place to start our first base. It doesn't look like we have found a rocky area yet, and I kind of want to build at least somewhat close to that. Not that we're going to be making that many trips. Ooh! But you know, we are going to be making a lot of trips too. These beefalo for their manure, for their manure, for their manicure. Yeah, see, he won't go to where you shift click, to where if it goes off the screen. There we go. It's kind of hard to click on because it was all the way over there. I know. Ooh, I know, scary. I'm terrifying. You should fear me. More poop. Anything else? Now, the only reason I'm picking up the poop with my bare hands is because it's pretty useful. It's actually one of the best things that you can get, even early game, because it lets me build, like, farms, and then I can plant the seeds. No, get away! My seeds. This game's called Don't Starve for a reason. It's actually really hard to survive in. Also, these roads make your movement speed so much faster. I'm just going to use it. I'm going to ignore that poo, one little poo all the way out there by itself. Let's actually head back down southeast. And let's just keep following the road and see if it takes us to kind of a rocky area. Like I said, we want to be semi-close to a rocky zone, but we don't have to. Ooh. Yes, activate that touchstone. Ooh. Look at this. We may have already found our very first base. We found a metal potato thingy already. Look at that. We have already found a place to plant all of our seeds. This is pretty cool. We'll have to remember to make return trips here. And just get more stuff. I haven't even cut down our first tree. Oh, there we go. I don't know why he wasn't chopping it. Another thing that I like, which is just naturally in the game, it's not a mod or anything like that. You can just hold the spacebar and he'll automatically walk to whatever's closest to him and start working, as well as pick up anything that's on the ground. Since I have my axe out though, he's pretty likely to want to prioritize chopping before doing anything else. Look at that, we found a rocky area. So we found already a pretty good area to start out. We have our touchstone over there. We don't want to build a base over here though because there's frogs and they're pretty annoying. So I think what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to build our base just sort of like maybe kind of over close to here. No, because like I said, that's too close to the frogs actually. Maybe more like, I don't know. I'll keep exploring the roads. That's what I think I'm going to do. So it's just keep heading over this way till we find the road. And let's see if this area is not a peninsula. We found a big old boulder up over here. It looks like this area is actually going to be a peninsula. It doesn't look like there's going to be too much more going north. Yeah, that's what maybe it's not a peninsula. Maybe it does lead to something. It's hard to tell if this area's... yeah, it's ended. I'm just going to go ahead and go the rest of the way up here just so that we know, hey, it's ended. We got enough to make our first campfire. Let's go ahead and have that pre-crafted. We're also going to go ahead and craft up our first torch. Thank you. Just so that we can work during the night and stuff like that. Okay, maybe we'll want to build it down southwards of the frogs, but that may not be the best idea because when summertime comes and the rain comes and the frogs spawn, they're gonna cause us a lot of trouble, quite a lot, a pretty significant amount of trouble. Let's go back to our farm and let's plant these seeds also. Pretty cool that we got seeds already. We basically like just started the game. We've already got access to our own farms and just it's pretty cool. This is one thing I'm kind of annoyed with about the game is the fact that it doesn't really give you too many places or options to plant those seeds. We'll build a hammer eventually and take out these pig heads, but not yet. We don't have a reason to so far. Yeah, we're gonna head down south of them despite everything that I've said. We're gonna also pick up those seeds. We have our campfire pre-built which is another cool feature about the game is you can have stuff that's kind of pre-built, so you can like you can build it like wherever you are, so that you can like free up inventory space to pick up other stuff or whatever. We may actually want to build it out over more to the east, just because there's the road, because the road kind of just sort of disappears. Oh, berries. I know, night's coming. Don't worry, I'll plop down the fire. I'll plop down our first campfire. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep exploring. I know, it's nighttime and everything like that, but I want to keep going. Okay, so that road just kind of circles back to where we were. So maybe... So that should be... From what I understand about this game, that I think that's supposed to serve as sort of an incentive that the road just kind of ends. Or that it's like in a peninsula. But I've had times where the roads... I think I've seen times where the roads would just end, right? For, like, seemingly no reason. No, there's no need to build... There's no need to be that close to the... Ooh, thank you. I really appreciate the fact that the torch just doesn't automatically light things on fire as you're trying to pick stuff up. I wonder if the game developers knew. Yeah, that could be a problem. Let's make sure it's not. Stupid turkey. We're not going to take the mushroom now. We don't have a reason to. This torch is going to go out, and so will the second one, but by the time the second one goes out, it'll pretty much be daytime. Another thing about this game is you just want to keep on moving. You don't want to ever stay still. You have to, because this game is actually really difficult. Those of you guys that play it will know what I'm talking about. What on earth did I just do? I was like pressing tab right to open it, but I was still holding spacebar. So the game was like glitching out, and it was waiting for me to let go of spacebar before I could open it up with tab. And it just like, the game was bugging out. You guys obviously couldn't tell because you don't have your fingers on the keyboard like I do. But it was looking pretty weird. Okay, looks like we're on like a marshy kind of an area. No, not a marshland. Marshlands is where those stupid, whatever they're called will spawn. I can't think of what those things are called. But they're just, I'm not fan. I'm not fan. Pig hut. Maybe he'll help me out with the frogs once frog season comes. We found ourselves another road. Okay, we don't need this anymore. I figured the second light was going to burn out before the night ended, but, you know, game, you proved me wrong. We are still going to need... Wait, hold on. Okay, so that road just sort of comes out here and just ends, and then this road keeps appearing to go up. It probably circles back around to where this road is right here. I didn't mean to... There we go. We're doing fine on food so far, so I'm not worried about that yet. But this game is called Don't Starve for a reason. If you are not setting up your base soon... Ooh. Ooh! Must defend. Whoa! For king. Oh, is this the pig king? Huh. Is this the pig king's land? Is that what this is? You're not supposed to come upon him this early. Maybe this is just like... Interesting. Very interesting. So, if I tear that down... Would that make the Pig King mad at me and would cause him to attack me? I was right, the road does circle back. Do you think we should go through the wormhole? I think we should wait. I don't think we should go straight through it. It doesn't look like it colors the wormhole until we actually go through it, which is, I think that's a pretty neat feature of the game. Yeah, it's looking to me like down south, just a little bit south, maybe like over here. Because that gives us plenty of road to like kite against like the enemies and stuff like that, and it's kind of close-ish to like a huge abundant source of food, as well as up over here. And again, I don't know. Maybe what I should have done was I should have gone exploring up here more. No, I don't know. I don't know, dude. You know what? No, up over here. This is where we're going to build. We're going to build it up over here because it gives us just huge access to resources. I'm being stupid by not immediately just going up there and just immediately starting to work on the base. Because, honestly, you want to at least have at least somewhat an idea of where you want your base to be by like day 2 or day 3. We're going to take that from that pig, by the way. We are going to. And we're going to remove those bushes and we're going to bring them up over to wherever it is I want them. Okay, yeah. Frogs aren't going to be spawning yet. It's not until later. Yeah, I think we're going to build it up over here just because of the room it gives us to kite. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up the road here a little bit. Then we're going to come off the road and just sort of come all the way up and out over here. And we get a free spear. And a beefalo hat? No, we don't need to be wearing that. We get a free beefalo hat? And bones for bone shards? This is what happens when you explore, guys. Okay. Hold on a moment. Okay. So we found a really good area because there's beefalo, and we found an area with little farms. And now we found stuff that helps us get, like, more advanced equipment, like, already. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is we need to... Actually, we need to get a backpack built as soon as we can. Can we even build one yet? We have to get that science machine done first, don't we? Yeah, we do. So what we're going to need for that is we're going to need our handy-dandy pickaxe. I got hound's teeth. I got hound's teeth. Why did I get hound's teeth? Oh, so why am I going the wrong way? You need to go up over here. I wonder if we're going to find the bird, the stupid birds. The birds that which I do not like. Doesn't look like it. Oh, none of them. That's okay. I'm a-okay with that. Yeah, you can't carry any more stuff. We're gonna need to drop something. You know what? Plant these. Just plant the pine cones. We don't need the pine cones. And we just need the 1 gold, I think, right? For the science machine. We need stone. That's another thing. Drop the torch. It's renewable. No! I said drop the torch, you stupid man. There. Pick up everything else, though. Yes. Okay. Now we can build our science machine. There we go. And we still have stuff left for... We don't have enough yet, enough available yet for the fire pit, but that's a-okay. I say that a lot, I know. Where were we going to build this again? Out over here, that's right. Like, just pretty much right out over here. Did I just hear his stomach going off? Backpack! Backpack! Build! Build. Do what I tell you. Thank you. Now we can go back and we can grab our torch, right? Which will allow us to do more stuff. More seeds. I'm going to pick up all the seeds, guys, because I want farms. Farms are good. You see, we can't plant them just into the ground by themselves. You actually have to build a farm if you want to be able to craft any seeds. If you want to be able to, you know, you meant what I knew. There we go. Let's build ourselves a few more torches. There we go. So that when the night falls, we'll be ready. Let's build ourselves some traps. Capture some bunnies. We can also get charcoal really early on, which will allow us to build more as soon as we get the thingamabob available. The alchemy engine available. That's what I was talking about. Okay. That's right. The game doesn't... I don't have the mod that tells me, like, straight up just tells me where the rabbits are and where the rabbit holes are. But I'm pretty sure there was a ton of them just, like, down south over here. Yeah, here we go. No? I thought there was like a ton of them over here. Maybe it was more like up and over this way, just more towards the west. Yeah, here comes nighttime. Oh yeah, if you have any reason to kill beefalo, nighttime, just do it. Like if you want to kill them for their wool, like what I have here, beefalo wool. Yeah, wait till nighttime. So when the night falls, you can kill beefalo. Ooh, there's another one. Kind of don't like the fact that it's like you can't just set it like straight on top of it. You have to like set it a little ways off. Okay, we can build one more trap. Now, I know I said that you don't want to be still for very long, and I still hold to that statement. But sometimes when you gotta place things, man, it's okay to be still for a moment to try and figure that out. Also, when exploring, that's also an okay time for you to gather more resources. That's what I was gonna say, I think. I don't know what I was gonna say, to be honest with you. Okay, oh yeah, straw hat. I don't care about making no straw hat. Like I mentioned before, guys, I'm not going to be building just straight up building a campfire because I don't really need to. Though I do need to eat these berries. Pretty much all of them. There we go. All the berries. You see what I mean? It's hard to survive because you just run completely out of food. We also need a lot of grass. And seeds. Yeah, see, seeds like barely give you anything to satisfy that hunger. Okay. Alright, let's go cut some more logs and pick up sticks and stuff like that. Also, we also need to create our first shovel back at the machine. The Crazy Science Wonder Machine. There we go. Cause we need it. That's why. Okay, I'm gonna have our tools just sort of be down over here. There we go. Pretty cool how the game like just sort of hotkeys them like that. I get hotkey isn't the word, but you know what I mean. You guys mean what I know. It's growing so slowly. Gah! Ooh. Oh, look at that. They already had a shovel for me. At the ready. How lovely. How absolutely, positively lovely. But we're not going to be worrying about that just yet. What we need to do is we need to gather wood because I need to build myself just a decent means for fighting that hog. Oh, yeah. Pick up all the sticks, too, in the world, please. Don't cut that down. Don't cut that down. Cut these ones down. Good axe. Good hatchet. Does it have enough left for that one tree? No, definitely not. It's gonna die. I wonder if it automatically goes back to that same place. No, it doesn't. We have to reset it to that hotkey. Also, I just realized something else. If I, whenever my axe breaks, if I don't... Ooh. Another wormhole. Another wormy worm. Yeah, another thing I need to look for is spiders, because if we get too many of those that are nearby, basically what's going to happen is whenever the nighttime... I just realized something. Oh, man. I just realized I forgot to set the timer, and I got sidetracked, so... Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, but now it's time for you to pay your taxes by clicking that like and subscribe button. Also be sure to ring that notification bell so you can find out as soon as the next video becomes available. with all that said, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.